Brent, this SEC only playoff that was discussed by Greg Sankey, and he was very open about it, about the various models that they're considering. How do you feel that that's just a lot of posturing against the rest of college football based on what happened with the rest of the leagues turning down the 12-team playoff proposal, or is this something that the SEC could possibly follow through on?
Well, I think it's a little bit of both, frankly. I do think it's some posturing to get the other conference's attention. And there's been a lot written about how upset Sankey is basically against this alliance, in that his committee did a lot of work, and that work basically, I won't say the work came to nothing. It still could, and I still think it will. But the important thing here is the SEC has the power now, and it can flex every now and then. And the 18 playoff of their own would give some flexing from the league. But I think, though, the SEC is serious in that there are some things on its agenda that it wants to see done. And the playoff going to 12 would be one of those. Mark, listen, it's absolutely asinine to me why you've got the Pac-12 and the ACC, particularly, that don't want an expanded playoff. Look, let's be honest. That's the only way they're going to get the playoff. Frankly, I mean, I know Washington's appeared, Clemson has, but look, we saw this in the ACC. When Clemson doesn't play well, the ACC basically struggles to get someone in the playoff, and we know the Pac-12 is going to be doing the same thing at this point. Oklahoma will get in for the Big 12. We know the Big 10 is never going to have an issue with that, but see, the good thing when this comes up again is it will not be unanimous in the vote. It will only be by majority. And see, the last vote was like 8-3, and it should have passed at that point and just went on. Instead, they wanted it unanimous. That's just not going to happen anymore. But Sankey, particularly with Jim Delaney's retirement, John Swofford being gone, you've got new commissioners, and that's good and that's bad. These commissioners don't have a lot of experience, frankly, in running the conference and working with others the way that Delaney and Swofford did. So I think this is something that probably goes just beyond. I won't call it a threat. I would say that this is the SEC making a viable plan that if the playoffs don't expand, that they could go and do their own thing. And that is something when he who has the gold makes the rules. And I won't go that far with it, but that connotation, I think, has some validity here in that it will be something that's seriously discussed during these meetings.
On the field, it's the SEC, and there's no question as the best. The Big Ten's been able to keep up in regards to TV ratings and money, but now with Oklahoma and Texas, yes, the SEC is breaking free as the most dominant league. I would hate to see it come to a situation where there's a standoff, because I don't think it's good for college football. I certainly believe that the SEC could pull it off, that they could hold a 16-team a playoff within their 16-team structure, or maybe if they gain a few other members from some other leagues, if it's a 24-team or a 32-team league 10 years from now with its only playoff, they could certainly pull it off. There are things such as regional businesses that thrive, but we don't want a regional business in college football. I think we want everyone included to be a participant here. So